Hello and good morning, everybody. Thanks for all coming by and hanging out in the creative lounge with the girls, in the man cave with the girls, having a little breakfast. We got French toast, no bagels today, and we got a Saturday morning comics with everybody in attendance from the jump. Uh, Partly because we don't know how often over the next couple of months we'll be able to do this. Sports are in session. Life is happening. I've got, volleyball. I got soccer and life. So I know that the next few Saturdays will be tricky. Just trying to make sure that we have one somewhat normal, if we ever have one, show before that all just kind of launches. But let's say hello to some friends in the chat. Of course, we had the theme song for the show, the Kate and Charlie Show. The Kate and Charlie Show.
Eat a bagel.
Pet a beagle. And watch the Kate and Charlie Show. Good morning to you, Ryan. Magic Lasso. He spotted Wonder Woman in the Lego thumbnail there, and she was hiding.
Did you spot Robin?
Robin's easy to see her. I think he's right there at the front, right?
He is.
Good morning to Cookie. Just a little podcast. He's cooking. I was up early this morning making French toast, so good on you, sir. Yep. Big O Paul is in the chat. How you doing, Paul? How are things in Florida? Nigel, what's going on to you? Good morning. TM Nerdy. Travis is here. Good morning to Travis. Ignacio is here. What is going on, Ignacio? Dre. What's going on? Dre Thomas is in the chat. Kevin from Entropy and Comics, who was with us when we shot the video that is the intro to this show. Pop Pop is in the chat. I'm hoping to see Pop Pop later. Kate and I are going along to do a little family time. We'll see how Charlie's feeling with her booster. That's the sensitive arm.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I bumped it a second ago.
She's all right, I think.
I'm gonna get some water.
But we'll see how she and my wife are feeling a little later. They got booster shots last night.
Watch some stuff.
That is the plan. We're going to eat some couch potatoes today.
All the movies you guys didn't want to watch, we're going to watch them.
What's up, Chicago Schultze? One love from Chicago. JP's in the chat. I don't get enough credit, JP. We were right on time to the second today. Just telling you. Deal with that. Philly Phil is in the chat. I've been following his Instagram a lot lately, and he's been doing some very funny posts there on his Instagram. Today there was one with Chewbacca that I don't want to ruin. Very funny.
Doesn't Philly Phil stand for Philadelphia?
Yes, his name is Phil, and he's from Philadelphia, or lives in Philly. I'm not sure.
I was like, "What's Philly?" I was like, "Oh yeah,
Philly, yeah, Philadelphia."
Oh, yeah.
And we got Air Spider in the chat. What is going on? Yeah, so no couch this morning. No couch for a while. We've had some water damage in our bedroom and have to clear it out, which means the couch now butts up against my bed. So right there where I would put the comics in the background behind any of the Saturday morning videos with the girls is where my bed is, which means if my wife is sleeping late, she would be right behind us in our Saturday video. Not going to work. It's not going to work. So we're going to be
privacy.
Yeah, we're going to give a little space, a little privacy. We're going to be down the hall here in the creative lounge for the foreseeable future while the work is being done. Privacy. Yes, a little privacy. But we got a ton of comics here. I've been watching Sandman, the show on Netflix, absolutely loving it. I bought a couple of fun variants that I wanted to show. And I want to get into a graphic novel that I've been reading that I'm absolutely loving. The girls brought some books they want to share. And I've got trivia. If Old Wolf jumps in the chat, I got some trivia that we're going to do because Old Wolf sent us a gift.
I watched a little bit of the Sandman, and it was really cool. Remember you showed it a little bit to me?
Yeah, you watched a little bit of one of the episodes. TM is saying, sorry for that. I appreciate it, man. We were not happy about the problems with some of the plumbing in our house is somewhat old and is in need of being fixed. So he is in Detroit. Okay, you're just messing with us. You're just messing with us. Kachung. I hung out with Kachung just yesterday on Simple Simon's channel, sharing some really cool stuff. He has a predator statue that he painted himself and it looks so professional. It's incredible.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but the Predator creature is the villain. He's just Arnold, and he's not the monster.
Yeah, not like in Terminator.
Nah, he's not the bad guy like in the first Terminator.
Oh yeah, only the first one.
So let's while we're waiting on Kate, I'm going to kick off with my read of the week because it's just one of the best books around. I just love the character of Nightwing, Tom Taylor's Nightwing. This issue is really big twists, some very cool action, and Bruno Redondo continues to be just a top, phenomenal, amazing artist. I love, in particular, this spread page where we have 4 scenes happening simultaneously, different heroes fighting different villains in different spots in and around Bloodhaven. It's just, Bruno Redondo is just amazing. He's just doing amazing stuff. I really do love this book.
Can I get some water from the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. So big shout out to the creative team there at the Nightwing comic. It's so phenomenal. And if you're not reading it, I recommend grab that first trade or hardcover they've got. I think you'd really, really enjoy it. It's just top tier writing. And I've been telling JP that I've been buying the some of the ratio variants for issue 87. For those that don't know, issue 87 is the issue that's all in one long shot or one long panel. And I can show you, this is the 1 in 25 variant, the Bruno Redondo 1 in 25 design variant. But the comic is all one long shot. So here he is. He's talking on his phone. He's walking along down the thing. And the next panel continues on. Now he's running. Oh, there's an emergency. I'm running. And then he runs up the fire escape. Then he's swinging on the pole into the next panel.
Because he changed his outfit.
Because now he's changed his outfit. And he's running across here. He's swinging through the city. So this is all done in one long panel. If you laid this all out in one huge thing, it would connect one to the next to the next. Here he's fighting some henchmen. It is a truly incredible way to do a comic. I've never heard of anybody doing this before. Really, really shook it up. So the whole book is done like this. One long thing. There's a motorcycle chase. Here he is jumping and flipping into with Batgirl to find the bad guys. Here he is fighting in the warehouse. I mean, it is just a masterpiece, this issue. So I've been hunting down the ratio variants for this this series. I got the 1 in 25 is here already. I bought the 1 in 50. There's 2 1 in 50s, and they connect front and back. They connect. So I snagged those, and they're on the way. Perry says, top of the morning. Good morning to Perry. How's it going? Sorry if I missed some comments. It's a bronze page in the chat.
You have to do the accent when you say that.
I don't, but I could.
Why?
Said Glitter. I miss Glitter and Duct Tape. Good morning to you, Crystal. How are you doing? His house was built airside of 1910. That is an older house than mine.
But it probably looks really cool.
I think mine was made in the early 60s.
But we've had it since I was born.
You've had it since right after you were born. Yep. Hard to argue with that. New character, the Night Mite. Okay, there you go. Rod, just a Rican in the chat. What is going on, Rod?
What about the Night?
Let's see. It looks like Mission Impossible game, right? It's totally like that. Let's see here. Grandmaster, what is going on? Good to see you. What's up? Gambit's in the chat. What's going on? Nightwing is awesome. I totally agree. So anyways, that's my read of the week is issue 95, and I picked up a fun ratio variant for that run. Totally recommend it. My other pickup as far as like variant covers, I ended up snagging the second print for 8 Billion Genies. My LCS still had a couple copies of this. I know that it's like getting hot or whatever. I just really enjoyed the series. So I snagged the issue 1 second print.
Whoa.
What?
What kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's the story where everybody gets a genie with only one wish. And the world just goes to craziness because everybody's wishes are buck wild.
I would wish for a kitten.
You'd wish for a kitten? That's it. You get anything you could ever wish for, and you wish for one kitten. This is why I don't want to give you any. You don't get a genie.
Why?
Because a kitten, you can get a kitten on the, in the
Yeah, but
wild.
you won't let me.
I'm not gonna let you. No.
Exactly.
So
this way
why
I
would this
won't
genie
be.
allow you to keep it?
Because I wish for it. Like I wish for a cat that my parents would let me keep. It's like a way to trick the genie into kind of getting two wishes.
So it's really just tricking Mom and I.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would get a dog, but that's a lot of work.
While we're on
Yeah,
DC,
done.
I'll run through the trade. I finished.
No, mellow.
I finished the third trade in Gotham Central. This one's called On the Freak Beat. This is just a great series. I've been trying to read it really slowly because I just absolutely think it's a phenomenal series. I've always liked Greg Rucka and Ed Brubaker. I think they're just really superbly talented writers. Michael Lark. Yeah, Michael Lark is a great artist. I love his look for Gotham. So this is a great series. There's 4 volumes. I read the third one, and I'm probably going to power through the fourth one because it's the last one. The final one's called Corrigan. There's the cover for that. And it's just been such a wonderful series. I may even end up getting that omnibus. Perry's like, John, reading slowly is my normal reading.
Perry once picked up a kitten from the Home Depot parking lot, but it ran away.
I don't know that video.
It's right here.
Is that what it said?
See, and it ran
There
away.
you go.
I want to do this one. I'll do that one.
Wish for $1 billion and buy a kitten, then leave me the rest.
Well, I'll buy all the stuff for the kitten.
There you go.
Then
What
I'll
if one genie gave all the people their wishes, right? I haven't read the 4th issue because my LCS ran out.
Ka-chung
They didn't
had a
order
question
enough.
that looked really cool.
He did? Where is he?
On
Down
the
here.
bottom.
Do the genies become unemployed? They vanish. Once they've granted their wish, the genie goes away for that person. Great
So
point.
you could just keep it for the rest of your life, and then
What's
once you
up,
feel like
Mark?
you're dying,
Legion of
just be like,
Comics.
I want to live forever.
People have wished for some wild things.
Like?
Just read where the artist for Gotham Central will be at Dragon Con. Nice. Super Russ 9000 is in the chat. What is going on? Russ, how you doing?
JP, be nice.
I mean, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
I know. When I get older and I'm more responsible.
It's not about you being
And my room
responsible.
is not
Mom just
messy.
does not want pets around here. She just doesn't want them. What is up, Chris from Chaos and Comics? He's hungry. We got French toast. If you want to cruise by, I got some French
Here.
toast. That's awkward.
Now you have food.
Pushing it through there. All right. A kitten with all that money. Have you ever seen a cat with a nicer house than the owners? There you go. My only other DC books were from a week ago. New issue of Superman, Son of Kal-El. I know Legion is a big fan of the series like me. Tom Taylor's been doing a great job. I really enjoyed that. And lastly, of course, Poison Ivy. Great series as well. A lot of fun there. So those are my DC reads. The books I've read from the Detective Comics company.
Do
up?
the genies ever mention if you can't wish for more wishes?
Yes, that does come up. And they seem very flighty in that they do whatever pleases them. They're not going to grant a wish for somebody if they don't like the wish. Do you know what I mean?
So
They tend to be mercurial, would be the fancy word for it.
but is it like if it's like a good wish or bad wish? Like I wish for this big.
It's not about being good or bad. Does the wish entertain them?
Oh. So if I wish
If they
for a
think
kitten,
your
they
wish
probably
is
wouldn't give it to me.
boring and would ruin the fun, they're not going to grant it.
So if they gave me a kitten, so if I asked for a kitten, probably wouldn't make them feel. Probably wouldn't do it.
I don't know that they would be bothered by that wish, right? What is up, Nick's Kicks and Comics? What is going on?
Could you wish for a bunch of genies?
Judgmental genies. They are, yeah. What is going on, Nick? Good to see you. Oh, see, Chris liked the French toast. So there you go.
No problem.
No problem. I don't know where Kate went. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you're doing these days?
Well, The last few days, I was in middle school. And the first 2 days were lovely.
Well, I mean, let's not. I just, you started middle school. Charlie started middle school Tuesday. She is now officially a 6th grader. She's also been riding her bike to school. She's been doing 4-day-a-week soccer camp, club soccer practices, conditioning training. She's been a busy girl.
Nobody likes conditioning.
Except you. You said you liked it.
Well, I mean, I like it, but the people call it, like the club people call it. Can I say it?
I mean,
it's not really a curse word.
HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah. Can I say it?
HE double hockey sticks.
They call it HE double hockey sticks week, and it's really like that. Like yesterday, or not yesterday, but at some point we did suicides, where you have to run. There's 5 cones, and they're spread across like pretty far. And then when she says go, you go to the first one, and then you run back, and then second, and then third, and then fourth, and then 5th, and you have to do that in 40 seconds.
Woo!
And I was the first one to every cone, and the first one back. And then we did hills where you go up, touch the fence. You have 15 seconds to get up to the top of the hill, touch the fence, and then the second you touch the fence, you have 30 seconds to get back down. We did 14 of those, and I was the first one up and the first one down.
Ooh. So Nick has a son that just started middle school too, it looks like. Boom. Perry says he did those for basketball. And I've seen volleyball do it and stuff where they run the lines on the court. Run to one line, run back, run to the next line, run back. When we went and saw the professional soccer team for Orange County play, after the game, there was a guy on the team who wanted more running, so he was doing it. He was running from one line and back, and the next line and back, and the next line and back, and all the way back and forth until he finished. Back in the sports days, right? He doesn't miss those. Look, see, people would say they did it in football too. Look at that. Look at that.
Actually, not like for me, it's not that bad because I'm usually a pretty fast runner.
Okay.
But there are sometimes where I'm getting like it's like the 5th one and I'm getting over there and I start to slow down a little bit just because I'm getting a little tired and you have to quickly run back. But yeah, that was really fun.
We got Ian in the chat. What's going on, Hoodrat? Yeah, I haven't had my coffee yet, but I'm hopefully here soon. Hope you're having a good morning, man.
We played like a sharks and minnows game where like you have islands and there's like ways to cross.
Okay.
And in the middle there's 2 sharks. And obviously, if they tag you before you make it to your island safely, then you become a shark with them. And I won one of the rounds. And we played a different game where it was like you lay down. I think a lot of people play it. But you lay down, and the coach, you can't look at the coach because they're putting cones down. Okay. And there were 14 of us, but there are only 10 cones. So it's like musical chairs with cones.
Gotcha.
And in the end, it was me and this other girl who's usually last with me, or usually first with like the last people to be like alive in the game still. And we both ran. It was 2nd round. We both ran and we both had our hand on the cone and we stood up and the coach was like, and we're like, we both have it. And the coach was like, okay, so who's got it? And I was like, I don't think she realized what the coach was saying. So I just yanked that out of her hand and gave it to the coach. And she was kind of mad at me. But the coach was like, yeah, that's what I was saying. You're supposed to do it. You can't have a tie.
No friends. In musical cones.
But I was like making sure she was okay after and she was fine. She just slid.
That's nice of you to check on her. So that's been Charlie lately. The soccer and middle school. Do you have any favorite middle school classes? Anything you were really happy or excited about for middle school so far?
Math.
You like math and social studies?
Math, social studies.
Why is that?
And home ec.
And home ec. Okay.
And English.
Okay, geez. All the classes.
I like all of them. Okay.
Sure.
I like math a lot because she kind of like at first I like how she's like easing us into it, like having us review some of the stuff. Okay. And right now we're doing decimal point, which I always kind of was like I kind of forgot about a lot. Okay. So I'm very glad we're starting with that. I like social science because he's really funny and he reminds me of my 5th grade teacher. Okay. But he also like really enjoys like talking about what he's like teaching people. Nice. He really likes it from what I can see. And I really liked it and I was the only one taking notes. Plus I just really like, we even had a questionnaire. It was like, what's your favorite class? Or like, what are you looking forward to this year? And I said social studies. And I said, it's because I like to know like how we got to where we are today.
Nice.
Because it's kind of cool to think like how all this happened.
Sure.
And then I like home ec because the kids are really nice, and I have a lot of friends in that class. And yeah, I like English because she's really nice. But my English teacher and my social science teacher, Miss Persinger is my English, and Mr. Andrews is my social studies.
Okay.
They're siblings.
Oh, really?
So he's older than her.
Sorry.
That's funny.
I got to talking with Mom.
Really?
Sorry.
Yeah. Bailed on us?
Yeah.
Traded up?
Yes, I'm very, very, very competitive. I have gotten better at it.
Well, Charlie was just giving us an update on how middle school is and what she's been up to lately. Kate, if she leans in a little bit there, Kate's been playing volleyball. She made the freshman volleyball team at her high school and is in her first year, obviously, then at high school. How's that going?
I have a list of stuff I wrote down.
Okay.
Can I get it out? It's just stuff about, like, I just sent it to all my
It's
grandparents.
all the phone.
Like,
She's got a phone now, folks.
I sent it to all my grandparents. Like, it's that kind of message. Or it's pretty long and you like get everything. Okay. So school was really fun. What was that teacher's name?
Persinger, right?
Persinger.
That's JP's last name. That's what the P stands for in P. JP.
All my teachers were like really, really nice and like very energetic and passionate about their subjects. My math teacher reminded me of Auntie Juju.
My sister.
Aunt.
Uh-huh.
She's very like bubbly and she's very like energetic. And that was my math teacher and my honors English teacher, algebra and honors English teacher.
They both had cooking and home ec class, but they call it. What do they call it instead?
Home arts, but that's just
home
because
arts.
she's also adding in like design and career,
nice
things like that.
So. And then, yeah, I think those classes will definitely be my favorites this year. And then they were all super exciting. Like, I really liked. There you go. I've really been enjoying honors English. There's so much work, but like,
it's worth it.
Yeah, but we're learning about diction and tone. So we took like similes of words that have dictation or denotation and connotation. So it's like denotation is the dictionary term of like a word, and then connotation is like the emotional attachment to a word.
Okay.
So like if you said the word red, connotation is like, oh, I think of anger, I think of like pain or like go or stop, and then the denotation is obviously just a color. So we had to take these like pairs of words and then define them both and find the difference between them, and then
so things that might on the surface look the same,
yes,
but have different meanings,
like sob and weep, attractive and pretty.
So I
know and understand.
It's funny. I saw one that's slightly inappropriate, but I saw one that is kind of funny. That is butt dialing and booty calling.
Those are really different.
Very different, but the words are basically the same. Butt and booty, dial and call, right?
It's so weird.
But butt dialing and booty calling, very different. Butt dialing is when you accidentally, call. Booty calls when you're calling somebody to hook up later.
You're like, hey,
like girlfriend, boyfriend.
Oh, not hook up as in like, like, let's go hang out. Okay.
No, not like that. Schulte says the teaching gene tends to run in families. Charlie and Kate would both make great educators. Enough said. Teachers unite. One love from Chicago.
I've been thinking I want to become a teacher.
I want to become a therapist.
For dogs. A dog therapist.
I could be a therapist too. That could really.
I didn't think about that, but I don't want to be a person one, but I could have a dog as like my little therapist. Little dog.
And volleyball. I know you've become very passionate about the sport of volleyball and playing on your team. Although you haven't won any games yet, so there is some improvement happening.
So we had our first tournament last weekend, and that was the first. My voice is really bad because I went to a football game and like screamed my lungs out.
She went to her very first football game. It was her high school team's
we played against Canyon
opening game for the season, and played against Pop School, where my dad used to be the principal. They played against Canyon High School, and my dad was the principal there for a very long time.
We lost by 50
and we got crushed.
Yeah.
And I think my cousin's husband might have been the coach at the game. I don't know if
My varsity coach?
Yeah, my cousin married a gentleman who is a teacher and a football coach, and I'm not sure if he's coaching the varsity or what he's coaching, but he was on the football coaching staff for Canyon, so I just don't know if he was there. My dad might know in the chat.
That'd be really funny.
So yeah, Kate was at the football game last night, screaming and shouting with friends.
And then also the day before that, I had a volleyball game, and I screamed my lungs out at those too. So.
Yep. Got to cheer your team on, right?
I'm like the only person too. I'm at the front of the net. I'm like, go Aliso! Just like screaming.
What's up, 22 Comics? Good to see you.
Okay, but so we had our first tournament like 2 weeks ago, and we were really bad because we knew like how to set, we knew how to spike, and we knew how to some of us knew how to serve, some of us knew how to bump and smack and spike. But like we struggled with our rotations, which if you don't know what that is where like all like if the ball is coming from the other side
when you're receiving or when you're serving
it. Yeah, when you're serving it, you're just in your normal spot. It's called base. And then on the other side, if they're serving, there's like a bunch of different rotations. There's 6 different spots you should be in each rotation. So 1, 2, 3, and it's just like it's really confusing. So we didn't really know what our rotations were. So we
How did you do with the? I know you've been getting better because your rotations are pretty simple.
Yeah,
your position doesn't move as much as some of the others.
Yeah, I play middle blocker. So if you don't know what that is, I'm in the middle front of I'm right by the net, and I jump when people and I try to block with my hands to get people down, and then also I can tip at the net. Which if you don't know what that is, it's when like I can just pop it right back over if it's right on the net, and I just pop it straight down.
You also, if people set it, you can slap it down.
Yeah, if someone sets it up to me, I could smack it back down. But basically, my job is like I jump right at the net when someone smacks it down towards the net, and I try to block it and get it down. And then if I can't get it down, or if I can, I get back into my position and I wait for the person to like basically set me the ball. Yes, we are playing with the libero. We have 2 on our team right now. And then I can run, jump, approach, and smack it down onto the other side. And then I'm really good at serving. I got was it 8 serves and 6 points over?
Yeah, something like 8 or 9 serves went over, and all but 2 of them made points. 2 of them got returned, and they scored. But like all the others you served over did a great job. Then you had one into the net this last game, I think, right?
Yeah,
we'll add that in.
It was really loud in there. They were blowing whistles like crazy.
What's up, Christina?
That's my excuse.
And what's up, Chet?
Good to see you guys. I get it fine. But,
all right, so I don't know if Tony Old Wolf is going to show up, but he sent us something, and I want to get to the trivia here soon. But I'm gonna do one more round of comics. What I've been reading, just run us through some stuff, and then hopefully Tony will be here. We'll see. I know he's just waking up. Let's see. Let's do Marvel real quick because I know my man Chet's in the chat. I've been catching up on X-Men. I read issue 11. I had read 12 the other day, and I read 13 with this great Art Adams cover.
That's cool.
And then the Death to Mutants issue number 1 that they released just this week. So I'm all caught up on my current mutant stuff. I will say I'm not loving the Avengers X-Men Eternals event, but I am enjoying the Pepe Larraz. He's such a talented artist, and his artwork on the X-Men series has been so good. 11 and 12 are great. Issue 13 is a different artist, so they're a little bit of a break from that. So I'm a little bummed on that. But the issues 11 and 12, Chet, you're gonna love. They were really, 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 really good. On the indies, is that it? No, wait, I had one more Marvel. Sorry. I read the new issue 650 or issue 2, depending on how you're counting, of Daredevil. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good issue, way better than issue 1. And one of the cool things they did, because this is a big issue 650, at the back, they included all the covers, all 650 covers that they've had for Daredevil. Whoa. From number 1 all the way through to where we are now, basically, which I think is on the last page. Yeah, right here. So that was cool. You could look back through all 650 published issues of the comic Daredevil. I know that technically this is issue 2 because they restarted the numbering every so often. They've done that. But in total, 650 issues. Why is that out of the bag? Oh, come on. There's so many of these published, Chet, and this is cover A. Like, this is not going to have intrinsic value in any real way. I'm not worried about that one. Power Bomb. Wrestling fans are going to definitely freak over this, but I thought this was just a really good father-daughter story going on here that I think is very interesting. Very exciting fight in this one. Very dramatic, so definitely worth getting. And then almost my read of the week, or my read of 2 weeks ago when it came out, is Philadelphia. This book is just amazing. This was the finale of the current season. They've got a new season starting in November. So they've taken a little break here. Absolutely loved Philadelphia, issue 24. Great book. Absolutely recommend it. So definitely worth the time. If you haven't started Philadelphia, grab those trades. I think they're on 3 trades have been published, and the 4th one is this one. It would be forthcoming before November, hopefully. So there you go. Everybody enjoy their French toast this morning. Got some leftovers for next week we can save for one lunch. Morning, hopefully.
Or for lunch.
For lunch?
Or dinner.
Boy, somebody's living the dream here.
I'm so tired.
Well, guess what?
Mom
and I are going to watch movies.
All right. Then let's get to the trivia. So here's the deal. Old Wolf went to a comic convention. He bought me a bunch of Lego minifigures, and I'm going to hold them up, and you're going to try to figure out if you can tell me who the person
All right,
is.
we got this, Charlie. Come on.
Oh, yeah, we got this.
They're all DC characters.
Oh,
no Marvel, no
Okay.
mutants, none of
This
that
might
stuff.
be a
You
little
know
more
me, I like the
difficult.
oldies, and I read a lot of Batman.
Okay, let's go.
So it's a lot of classics. One of them, I can't remember if it's... So this one... I was showing it off the other day, and I was like, ooh, I think we have one of this with a different hairstyle. So I pulled out the other one, and now I can't remember which one Tony sent us and which one we had already. So here we go. Don't shout it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we already had the one with the purple hair.
We had this one?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll put this one off to the side. So this is the new one.
Can we say who it is?
Should we?
There she is.
Can we say who it is?
Wait, why are you covering my face?
Because it has to focus, bro.
Yeah, but my face is not the problem. I mean, my face is usually the problem, but not in this particular case.
The Zodiac book. Oh my god.
I'm not going to do this anymore. You're messing me up. So there she is. Girls, who is it?
Starfire.
It is Starfire. And I'm going to actually hide the chat for now because Chet's giving it away. But Chet knew. So I'm going to I'll put this branding up.
That's not.
So there is Starfire. We got a Starfire
I see
Lego.
her.
Yeah, there she is. Let me dive into the
That's
bag and see who else I
cool.
get.
Her eyes are different.
Thank you for these, Tony. Much appreciated. Ready for the next one is... All right.
Green Lantern.
It's a different green.
You
Lantern.
got to be specific.
It's not the
It's
Hal
John. His
Jordan.
name's Jon.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's got an H, but okay.
Oh, John. Okay.
That is way better that way.
John Walker.
Ooh, okay. She's saying his name is John,
It is John.
not Walker, though.
I know.
My son's Walker and Texas Ranger.
John Can.
John Candy? No, it's not John Candy.
I don't know. Give us a hint.
Starts with an S.
John Smith.
John Smoke.
John Smoke. John Smith.
It is. Let's see, somebody got it. John Stewart.
Stewart.
And yeah, Coriander. You could have called her a Coriander, right? That's her.
Coriander.
That's her actual name, not her
Yeah.
superhero name.
I
That's
got
John
close
Stewart.
though because I said John.
Look, he's got a little lantern ring he's holding.
Oh,
That's
that's
kind of
cool.
cool. There's John. Very happy about that
I'm
one.
giving us a point for that one.
You're giving yourself a point.
Yeah.
Here you go, self. Enjoy that. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Got another.
Green
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fast. They got Hal Jordan quick. Yeah, there's Hal.
Hallie.
I remember him from the Lego Batman movie. Hey, remember me? Are we friends? Hey, Superman.
No.
Sometimes I go months without getting any emails from Superman.
He's also from the Lego.
The original Lego movie.
He's like, yo, who would have thought we'd be neighbors?
Yeah. So there's Hal Jordan. He's got a Green Lantern ring. And he lost his arm. Only a couple of Green Lantern rings, but the Lantern rings are cool. There we go. Don't want to lose those. That one went fast.
Oh.
Spelling is gonna cost you. Spelling is gonna cost you, buddy. Better watch out. All right, ready?
You can't peek.
Another one. As you can see there, this
Chris?
is why I wanted you to be.
Oh, I know this one. But doesn't he usually have redder hair?
It does have redder hair, yes. He usually has slightly redder hair, but definitely in that bowl cut style.
Archie.
No.
Andrew.
He has an alliterative name. It goes GG. His first name is.
It's a guy. It's Guy. It's Guy.
Guy
Fieri.
Guy Galar.
Guy
Gary,
Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
That's Guy Gardner. Yeah. So I got a Guy Gardner Lego guy. There he is.
I knew that one.
So we got, as you can see, we got quite a few Green Lanterns. The bowl cut, right? Yeah, there he is, Tony.
Might as well.
I'm trivia quizzing the girls to see if they know these characters.
Might as well name him Will Byers.
Wow, shots fired. All right, here we go.
Poor Will.
Oh.
Cyborg?
It is. He lost his helmet. I was like, oh, crap.
I was like, I think that's Cyborg. No, okay, Robot Man.
There's Cyborg.
He's so cute.
Cool.
These were a gift from Tony, the old wolf
His name
himself.
Is also John. Right? Isn't he also a John?
I don't think he's a John. Maybe I'm wrong.
His name was like John something.
I think so.
Look at his cool little hand, though. He's got like the little like.
I'll check after. I feel like his name
somebody in the chat will tell us.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Curtis or something.
No.
John. I mean, even his
Max?
dad. Even his dad, Silas.
But look at that cool. He's got like the little like laser hand. It's the old school version.
So cool.
Let's see. Victor Stone. Cyborg. Victor Stone.
Vicky.
So these again came from Tony. I linked Tony's channel down below. If you haven't heard of Tony, you definitely should check it out. A John Constantine. Oh, now we're talking. All right, let's go back so the girls can't see.
Beast Boy.
Wow, they got Beast Boy so fast.
I love him. He's the best.
There he is, Beast Boy. The green.
I saw him at Teen Titans.
The
so
green
many times.
hair.
Right?
He's so
Him
funny.
and he how he's
Little
like
Beast
obsessed
Boy.
with Raven and like Starfire.
Beast Boy.
He's
If
only
you're
best
noticing,
with-
there's kind of a trend going on here.
Yeah, green. Whoa, that's the girl.
That's the girl.
Wait, that's not the one that had the cool like short hair, right? And the cool glasses.
You're thinking of Joe Mullen,
Joe, yeah.
Sojourner.
Monica?
She's the newer Green Lantern.
Wait a
This
minute.
is somewhere in the middle there.
Wasn't she supposed to be pink?
No, that's Star Sapphire.
I don't know this.
That's
one.
Carol Ferris. This is let's see if the chat got it.
Girl
Actually,
Green Lantern.
her initials are JC. No, that's not her name either. I believe
Joanne?
this isn't this Jessica Cruz. Anybody? There it is. Sing J. I think this is Jessica Cruz. It's supposed to be
thought she was
Jessica
Marvel.
Cruz. There it is.
Isn't she Marvel though?
Jessica Cruz? No.
Who am I thinking of?
Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
There
Jessica
you go.
Jones. That's what.
Yeah, so I think we got Jessica Cruz now. There we go. JP. All right. Ready? Oh, no. I'm saving that one. Here we go. Ready?
Looking for high five. Oh, Raven.
There's Raven. Look how cool she looks.
Also, now we can still see the chat.
Yeah. Sorry. I was too fast. I was too slow.
We were too quick with that, anyways.
Raven.
Too
Can I
fast
see
for
her?
the chat.
Yeah. Looking all cool with her like cape.
That's cool. Oh,
That's
she's
so
bald.
awesome.
Well, yeah, there's no hair under the little plastic hood. There's Raven.
She should wear the bowl cut.
Doesn't Raven have
We
another
should do
name
that
too?
later. Yeah, no, Raven is her literal name.
Yeah, but doesn't she have like a superhero name too? I can't remember.
Yeah, Raven.
I actually thought she did too.
Oh,
Raven
man.
is her superhero name.
So have you noticed anything going on here?
Yeah.
Some DC.
Right? It's all DC.
Green and purple.
Well,
Some
I mean,
Teen
that's not really.
Titans.
Green Lantern, old guy. He was actually not that old, but
He is.
so
He's the
cute.
original Green Lantern, right? The OG Green Lantern. And he's even got a
Isn't he
little.
also a John?
No.
Gary.
Gary.
George.
Frederick.
Frederick?
No.
Oh.
It's not Frederick.
George? Curious.
His initials, I believe, are AS.
Archie.
And usually he's got
Artie.
the collar popped up.
Is it Archibald?
Archibald. I like this. Is like bearded comic.
Alan. It's
Yes.
Alan.
His last name
Alan
starts with an
Walker.
S.
Silverstone? No. I have no idea. I'm so bad
Cyclops.
at Disney characters. Bro, get out.
Shush. Sorry. Give me a hint.
Cyclops.
Actually?
Yes.
Is
What?
Alan Cyclops?
It starts with a C, bro.
Last name starts with an S.
Okay, I want to know. I wanted a hint.
I did. Cyclops.
Oh, Alan Scott.
Alan Scott.
I
Yes.
thought you were saying the last name was.
I know,
No.
me too. I was
Alan
like, what?
Scott.
It's like,
The original OG
Thank
Green
you.
Lantern.
Charlie, so
This is how bearded comic bro is with his wife when he's doing those shows.
Are we the wives?
So there you go. Alan Scott looks pretty cool with the popped collar.
I don't think I like.
Last
him.
one.
There's also the other. No, that's fine.
Oh, there's a lot more Green Lanterns. There's definitely more.
No. I was thinking.
I want I need to get Kilowog. If they make a Kilowog, I need to get
Are we doing
Kilowog.
the old people and the young people? I can't see that. Oh, is that Nightwing?
It is what some people lovingly refer to as Disco Nightwing. This is the 70s Nightwing with, again, the popped collar going up and the deep V-neck. Look how deeply that V-neck goes to show all the chest hair or the shaved
Is he?
chest. Yeah, this is Disco Nightwing. What is
he?
up, Disco Nightwing? Now,
Whoa, that's weird.
so did you notice what we have here?
The newer people.
No, we have Teen Titans.
We
and
have
Green
the Teen
Lantern.
Titans. This is the original Teen Titans crew.
Okay, I thought you were meaning
Ah!
together.
So we have the Teen Titans and the Green Lantern Corps.
Okay, that was all of them, right?
Yeah, that's all of them. You got all of them except Jessica Cruz. That was the only one.
Who would have known that was Jessica Cruz?
Well, JP.
Whatever.
JP would know. Admittedly, JP had an advantage in that I showed them to him, these to him last night.
So then, technically.
So he kind of knew what was coming, but I wasn't going to rat him out until just now. I decided. So, wow. Thank you to Old
Thank
Wolf.
you, Old Wolf.
What a cool set of characters that I definitely did not have other than that one Starfire. We had a slightly
she
different
looks
hair
so much
colored
cooler.
Starfire.
Because the other Starfire, I didn't really like that she had like purple hair because it didn't like match her character.
Yeah, and a very different kind of face. I like the face on the new one.
Yeah,
a lot better.
because she always looks. She's supposed to look different.
Yeah, she's supposed to kind of seem alien because she is. So cool. There we go. And you girls did very well at the guessing. Very, very well. Small black stick goes with night, right?
No, my guy.
Yeah, he's got it in his hand. And then I couldn't remember who got the little glowy green light.
Oh, that's her.
The
Starfire.
Starfire.
Oh, yeah? Starfire gets that?
Mm-hmm.
The pink one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
How does that go? How does she hold it?
I got it.
Yeah, you can do it?
Probably.
Go for it.
Is that a goat?
I saw them last night, but I knew because my head is full of useless knowledge. I respect
They
that.
have to go like that.
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
You can't hold them sideways.
There you go. So that was too cool, man. Too cool. Charlie, did you want to share any of the books you have there?
You smell good. Sorry.
Kate or Charlie, do you want to share any books? Or are you just like, are we sleepy still?
I'm not
My
tired.
my foot's are asleep.
I know it's different sitting here than on the couch.
My feet are asleep. Not my foot.
But huge thank you to all of you guys hanging out with us for this 45-minute
Wait.
block here.
DC
We
shout
appreciate it.
out.
DC shout out. This is DC.
Mania.
Oh, DC Kids. Yeah, Arkham. Sorry, I'll cover myself. Arkham
This one
Maniacs
show it's so cool.
by
That's my
Art
favorite
Baltazar
character.
and Franco.
He's my favorite. The Joker.
The Joker is your favorite one?
And look, I also like the penguin because he has a little penguin.
He does have a little penguin.
So cute. I named
There
the
he is
penguin
making
George.
people walk the plank.
Yeah, they go in the pool outside, and then he says like use your imagination, but then actually it's just Clayface, and Clayface turns into like a whole ship, and it's really cool.
That's funny. We've gotten a few things from Art Baltazar over the years. Remember, we had some signed books that Comic Tom sent us some, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool. When did you get this?
It was gifted to us.
I don't even remember this. That's cool.
It was a while ago, but I really like that book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And you want to do this one? Best Nerds Forever by James Patterson.
It's a really good book.
They're ghosts.
Yeah?
Yeah. It says on the back, I'm Finn McAllister. I'm not a normal middle schooler. And on I'm a normal middle schooler. And on June 6th, I died. Because a car like swerved, causing him to like get thrown off of a cliff. When he was on his bike. And he was trying to figure out, because he thinks he was murdered.
Oh.
And he's like trying to figure out what the heck happened.
It's a mystery.
And then while he's doing it, he meets this girl, and this girl is also there for some unfinished business. Oh. And they're like talking to each other, and they feel like they're not remembering something because you start to forget stuff.
Gotcha.
She can't remember what her unfinished business is, and until she finish, and if she can't remember, then she can't finish it, and if she can't finish it, she can't go home and go into the light. And it's really cool because it's really weird because once he solves it, and he goes into the light with his grandpa who takes him, he's like alive. He like wakes up from a coma. And then he thinks everything was fake, but then he sees a girl watching him from the door, like standing in the doorway, and it's the girl that was a ghost. She smiles at him and then walks away. So cool. And you don't know if he died, if he was actually in a coma, if he actually died, if this is heaven, what's going on?
I don't even remember the end of that story. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. You want to read it again?
Yeah, just the ending.
Well, I'm going to go wash my dishes for a while.
Oh, thank you. Well, then Kate can slide into the middle if she wants, or lean into the center.
No. I like this spot.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's a tiny
It's narrow.
seat.
Yeah, it's narrow. That's why I'm sitting in the captain's chair. All right, what do you got? Oh, this is Arena and Cade family book that we ended up getting because Rachel Litfin was on their channel and we answered a trivia question and they sent us a set of her books, right? Week 2 or 3, yeah. She even signed it to Kate and Charlie. Welcome to Royal High. The Chronicles of Royal High. Is this book 1 or 2?
1.
Book 1.
I'm reading the second one in honors English class.
Nice. Okay. You finished book 1. What are your thoughts on The Lost Noble?
It's really interesting because sorry, I lost my train of thought. They're really cool characters. There's a bunch of different characters, and she starts off as a peasant character, where she's just living a normal life and going to a school. Yeah, okay. Adela Everhart. She's just living life and going to a regular school, and has this incident that's following her with her ex-boyfriend or whatever. So it's kind of funny, your boyfriend. It's high school with royals in it. It's kind of funny. Okay. And
is this a fantasy book? Is there magic and stuff? Uh-huh.
There's dragons and stuff, which is what the next one's a lot about.
Nice.
There's fairies and stuff like that. But yeah, and then she finds out she's a princess after being bullied for a really long time. And then she's like, ha! And then she goes to this royal high school, and then her ex-boyfriend's there who humiliated her in front of the whole school. I know. And then she makes friends with a bunch of people.
Okay.
And she has this dream about him where basically he tells her to stay away from him. Okay. In real life. He's when you wake up, don't trust me. And he's trying to get closer to her in real life, so it's kind of freaky.
Really?
So it's I like him. Or I like her. I don't like him. Sorry. Brogan. He sucks.
Awesome. Anything else?
Not really.
Awesome.
I really like the teacher character.
Huge thank you also to Rachel for gifting these to us because it's been a very entertaining time. Kate's been telling me a lot about this. Mm-hmm. Yes, X-Men is hiding over Kate's shoulder there. Right there. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, Kate is she's got her voice now.
My voice is maturing?
Yes. A woman's voice.
Does that mean like it's getting like the tone is changing or like the way I speak?
Let's just say yes.
Okay.
There you go, Glitter. We tagged the creator on Instagram when we posted a picture of Kate and I reading it, or Kate reading it with me.
We were talking about Kate's voice getting lower.
Apparently.
Oh, you want to see something really cool? So this is a voice that I actually do during habit, but this is my actual voice. It's a lot lower.
Okay. So
I don't know why.
Your voice naturally goes up?
Yeah, I do it with habit. It's like a habit. I do. It's really cool.
Well, we are going to get on with our day and do some family time and some other stuff. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. Oh, my coffee my wife just brought me a coffee right now.
Your wife, who is currently hurt.
Well, she's got her booster shot too.
Sharp needle.
I mean, it would be bad to be stabbed with a dull needle.
It took 3 seconds.
Pitch an
Actually
octave.
6, but that's okay. The lady was like, it'll be 3 seconds. It was actually 6. Mom counted.
All right, folks, we're going to go now officially. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you to Old Wolf for those awesome Lego minifigures and for the quiz. Girls, great job. You definitely know your Teen Titans and your Green Lanterns. So that was pretty solid. And we will hopefully see you guys on Saturdays coming up soon. As a reminder, with sports and soccer tournaments and volleyball tournaments, Saturday mornings can get very tight. So we might go live super early, or we might go live super late, or we might miss the occasional Saturday. So if you have clicked the bell, we will hopefully be able to still find you whenever we go live, and you can check in with us. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.